Okay, today I want to discuss a few strategies on reading comprehension. How can we take text? I want to go in first into the Google, into Chrome. I have a passage that I pulled, okay, from Shelon Daled, okay, in the module D, sorry. And here we're going to the title. Okay, so before we read text, the first thing that we should do is look at the title. Okay, I want to mark. One moment. I'll get this to the right. I want you to take a look. I want to change the color to yellow. Okay, I want you to take a look at the title. Okay, I'm going to make this a little bit thicker. I'm going to erase it just one moment so it'll be more clear. Okay, let's make it this a little thicker so you can see. Okay, so I want you to take a look at the title. Okay, what we have here, it's a little messy, but okay. What we have here is a title, and it's called Help Our Robots Save the World. Okay, by looking at this title, what we should try and do is maybe turn it into a question. Okay, let's make, oh wait, I want to make it, let's undo, I want to make it a little bit thicker. So let's turn, let's try and turn the title into a question. Okay, we have all the WH questions. Okay, we can ask, why make robots, okay, to save the world? How are the robots going to save the world? What are the robots going to do in order to save the world? Okay, what purpose? What in the world needs to be saved? Okay, we can ask many questions. What we want to do is maybe jot down on the side, make a little box, okay, and in the box you would write your WH questions. Okay, then when we're looking at the title and we turn it into a question, we try to get a better idea on what the text will talk about. So let's see. So we've asked how the robots could save the world, right? That's probably one of the reasons the writer would choose to write about robots and saving the world. So let's begin with the first paragraph. Okay, I want to look at the first paragraph. Let's mark that paragraph 1. And let's see what it's about, okay? I'm gonna go back. Okay, so let's take a different color and highlight the words that might help us find the keywords that might help us better understand the text. Remember the time when robots existed only in science fiction movies. So here we know they're talking about the robots, and they're talking about movies. So robots only existed in movies, right? Okay. They looked like human beings and helped with everyday tasks, right? What kind of tasks? There are different tasks. Everybody has their own. Okay, we're not sure yet what they're saying, but we do understand that their robots only existed in movies, and they acted like human beings, which helped with everyday tasks. Here at the Institute for Environmental Robotics, okay, it's called INSTER for short, we've almost forgotten those days. We are too busy creating. For all of you who have a hard time understanding, you should look these words up and jot them on the side, okay? You should make a note here and write the definition of any words you don't know. Okay? Okay, so we are too busy creating real robots which have much more important mission. What is the mission? Helping to protect the environment. Okay, wait, I want to go back and I want to actually make this a little bit thicker because this, oh, sorry, this, erase this and do it again. This would actually be exactly what the purpose of the robots is. Their purpose is to help protect the environment. So here we have what? What are the robots going to do? Okay, they're going to protect the environment. Okay, now when we're looking at the second paragraph, sorry, didn't want to erase. I want to go back to this, and I want to go back to this. Okay, so when we're looking at the second paragraph, we are probably going to take into consideration that we will get more detailed information on how the robots are able to protect the environment. Okay, we have the main idea that today we're talking about robots and saving the world. We know that what they're going to do is try to help protect the environment. And let's see how, oops, sorry, it's jumping. So what I want to do is actually I'm going to take a snapshot. I want to keep this. I'm going to save this as reading comprehension 1. Reading comprehension 1. Okay, I'll save it. I'm going to delete all of my rubbish and I'm going to scroll down. Okay, so we did you've taken notes, what we did in the beginning. We're going to scroll down, okay, and we're going to begin talking about paragraph 3. Okay, sorry, paragraph 2. So we did paragraph 1 and now we're going to do paragraph 2. Go back to this, paragraph 2, and we're going to highlight the words, keywords that will be relevant to understanding this paragraph. Okay, so we have Inster. Remember, Inster is a shortcut for the institute that is actually creating the robots. Inster is funded. Okay, I'll highlight this. Funded is how they get their money, okay, by people like you who care about the planet, okay? Your money enables us to build robots that meet our goals. Some of them help increase people's, okay, so here's one thing they do. They help increase people's awareness of environmental issues. Others provide the scientists with valuable information about the environment and endangered animals. Okay, so here are some big clues that you should write down. Okay, remember all your notes. Wait, I want to go back and make this a little bit thicker. All your notes should be written on the side. Okay. Trying to write notes without it looking all bad. There, great. Okay, so on the side you should be taking notes, whether it's the definition of words you don't know, or maybe you should place them on the top. Okay, maybe you should, if you're taking notes, write them on top of each letter, each word you don't know. You should write the definition on top of that, and on the side you should write the notes as you understand the keywords. Okay, so Inster is funded. Here we're talking about the money. Okay, by normal people, regular everyday people who just care about the planet, okay? Your money allows, okay, it enables, it allows us, the Inster, to build robots that meet our goals. Okay, so what are their goals? Some of them help increase people's awareness. Okay, let's write number one here on the side, because this is one of the things they do in this paragraph. Okay. So they increase people's awareness of the environmental issues. Others, here's another one. Okay, what do? They provide scientists with valuable information about the environment. That would be the second thing they do. And the third would be, that would be the second. They provide scientists with valuable information about the environment and endangered animals. So all this would be two things that they do. They increase people's awareness, and they provide information about the environment and endangered animals. Okay, what you do is you take this information and you can take your notes here. It can be in your native language, it's fine, as long as you understand what the text is about. Okay, I want to save this as well. I'm going to take a snapshot of it, and I'm going to save it as reading comp 2. And this will be forwarded to you. Okay, now I want to delete this so the mess will disappear. And sorry, let's erase what I have done here. Want to go back, and let's go to paragraph 3. Okay, so we have paragraph 3. Okay, in paragraph 3 they say think. Okay, so here they're probably gonna give you an example as it is written, or an idea. Okay, so for example, of animals that live in remote, hard to reach areas. Okay, since it is almost impossible for scientists to collect information in the areas, Inster developed robotic cameras. So here we are talking about robotic cameras to do it for them. Okay, so if it is difficult to get into certain areas, we understand that the robotic cameras will go in and do it for them. Okay, we made some that look like eggs and dropped them into the nests of eagles. So some robots actually they look like eggs. Sorry, this came out a little bit too thick. Okay, back. And so robots actually don't have to look like human beings. They have made robots that look like eggs. Okay, they put them in nests. Again, if you need to translate words, I'm asking that you would translate them on top of the words you don't understand. Okay, I'm gonna undo that because it's taking over the word, and I'm going to continue. Okay, others were placed deep in the jungles. Okay, so here's another place they were taken where mountain gorillas live. So we have eagle's nest. Okay, we have gorillas in the mountains with the gorillas. Okay, we have different places. This is giving us more detailed information about the robots and their capability of being around the animals and the environment the animals live in. The clever little robots, so here we understand they're little, constantly take pictures and send them to computers in research labs. Biologists then use this information to develop more effective programs for saving the animals which are in danger of extinction. Okay, so what they do is they take pictures, they send them to the labs to for biologists to examine and to continue their work from there, giving them much more information in their seats, in their offices, in their labs, rather than having to go into bad climates, difficult places, and searching it live. This is live information from robots that are in different shapes, different sizes, and are able to provide live information via the new technology. Again, I would like you to take the notes, okay? You would do all your notes on the side after each paragraph, okay? I want to go back. I want to delete after this, okay? I hope you've all taken notes. I want to delete because I want to scroll down a little bit. Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting. Okay, I want to put this aside for a minute because I want to roll down to the first question and see if we have the information correct. Robots in movies are mentioned to show that. Okay, so we have in lines 1 to 4, which we've read and we've made notes. Okay, robots are influenced by movies. Okay. Robots used to be more helpful. Robots today are different. Inster also makes robots for movies. So if we go back, okay, let's pull this back up. And let's make sure we're on the thin line. Let's get a pink color so it'll be bright and useful. Remember, we have lines 1 through 4. Remember the time when, okay, the movies and science fiction looked like human beings and helped everyone with everyday tasks. Here's the institution Inster. Okay, we've almost forgotten these days. Why? Because they do not make these kind of movies where robots exist and they look like humans. They're busy creating real robots. The meaning of real robots are ones that are actually on task and helping with difficult environmental situations for scientists, as we've read, okay? So here they are helping protect the environment. Let's see. I want to erase this real quick so it doesn't scroll down with us. Let's go back to the question. So robots in movies are mentioned to show that robots are influenced by movies. I don't think so, so we can probably mark it out. Okay, we could probably mark this out. Robots used to be more helpful, maybe. Robots today are different, maybe. And Inster also makes robots for movies. So we have these two, okay? So robots in movies are mentioned to show that robots used to be more helpful, or that robots today are different. Were robots more helpful than they are today? I don't think so. So we have here the correct answer. Okay, I want to save this and I'm going to save it ReapComp 3. Okay, and I'm going to erase all the scribbling. Once again, same mistake. I'm gonna close this up now. So here we read the title. And we read over the 3 paragraphs. We understood the main ideas. We took the notes on the side, right? Okay, first we read the title, then we underlined words, right? We underlined words, we translated them if we needed, and on the side after we read, we took the notes. Okay, and then we moved on to the next paragraph. We understood that there's some more details. We did the same. We looked at the main words, translated what we needed, details. And here, paragraph 3, we understood that they were given some examples. And these are just basic strategies for understanding text when you're reading and trying to understand. We will continue on with this text in the next lesson. Thank you. Good evening.